close their business. So now I need to fill up the board in our committee. Y'all meet in South Sudan. We meet virtually every month virtually. Yeah, because we did what you did like Georgia. I just feel like I never really talked to her. I thought around the cafe. Every time our event will open ride to sponsor next month.
When I started doing what I started doing, I have
on the board because I can't do everything. And I just don't know. I thought, we might have a calendar, but we don't invite other people to help out. I told
Him and Phyllis. It's Phyllis, yeah. So Phyllis will come up and talk about sentencing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We're about to begin. Welcome to 1 Million Cups. Get comfy.
Oh yeah, that's great. It'll be great. Sorry, I was going for the snap and then I missed it. You're awesome. You got it. Don't worry about it.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. My name is PJ. I'll be your host for this morning. Welcome to 1 Million Cups. Now you see, all right, great. You see there's a tablet going around the room, a little iPad. If you don't mind signing in when you get that so that we know that you've been here. We don't track anyone down. We don't do anything with that information. We just like to know how many people are in the room so we can prove to our overlords that this is a worthwhile event. Great. About the event, 1 Million Cups. So since 2012, 1 Million Cups has been happening all over the country. Today, right now, all over America, there's over 100 different 1 Million Cup groups meeting. There are others in Michigan, so if you're interested, you can always check out the other ones as well. It's a free nationwide program that educates and engages entrepreneurs, provides ideas, connections, and tools for success. And it's, like I said, it's all over the country. All right, so 1 Million Cups is a community, right? It takes a lot of us to build that community. By a show of hands, how many of you have come back, or not here for the first time, but you've returned? Awesome, thank you for coming. Now, we always have presenters that come up and tell you a little bit about their business. Do we have any past presenters in the room? Awesome, thank you. Yeah, and how about our organizers? We get a hands to the organizers that make this thing happen. And lastly, we couldn't do this without new people coming in all the time. So if you're here for the first time, please raise your hand, and we're going to come around and give you a little present. So leave your hand up until David comes down with the present. Thank you for joining us. Take good notes. Live a good life. All right. Keep your hands up. David will be around.
Tip your bartenders.
All right. Oakland Thrive.
Just saying there.
Oh, Oakland Thrive. That is one of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without them. Thank you, Oakland Thrive. All right, now every week we have a coffee sponsor who provides the coffee for this amazing group. You might have noticed today there wasn't one initially, but we got one last minute. It's been a hectic morning, so we're starting a little bit late. But we do finally have a coffee sponsor. Phyllis from Science and Designs has stepped up to bring us coffee this morning. So, Phyllis, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. I was lucky enough to hear that everybody needed donuts, and that's my favorite thing anyway. So I figured I'm just going to go ahead and sponsor it.
Where are they from? They're so good.
I'm Phyllis Sherwin from Science and Designs, and I started my business 28 years ago. And I lost one position from a company. And an older woman told me, she says, you just put your big girl panties on and you stand up and you do what you want to do. And and this was in 97 when they wouldn't give women a loan. So thank God I had a lot of antiques, and that's when I started my business. doing it. At Signs and Designs, we create any type of signage you may need, wherever and whenever. We travel all over the United States. I've done things in North Carolina, a lot of stuff in Chicago, New York City, and I've had that opportunity to do that. I was just in Iowa this past weekend picking up some casted brass plaques for a church in West Bloomfield. So we help design signs, we install them, I pull all the permits that's necessary, all the applications are done through me, and I am kind of the middle person between the cities and my customer. But we do banners, lawn signs, tablecloths. We do backlit signs, three-dimensional, wall graphics like crazy. We've done a lot of things for companies that are moving into the city. We did turn 14 across the street. Thanks to Josh, we've done some of the exterior signage here. We just finished some signage for OP Mobility, which is a company from France. And they all seem to very much trust us, which I'm very, very happy. So I didn't buy my company, I'm sorry. I started my company, I clean the toilets, I go and see the customers, I design, I have staff that's wonderful. If you call my store, you'll probably either speak to myself or Mary Ann. But we install any kind of signage. We do the perforated material, we do frosted, we do three-dimensional inside and exterior work. So if you know anybody that needs any kind of signs, have them give us a call. And I would be more than happy to come out, check out the site, help them design, or take whatever they have already had someone design. We can definitely help. Yes?
Can you talk about why signage is very important for business? Talk about why signage is important.
Signage is very necessary in any business at all. You have, as you're driving down the street, you have 5 seconds to leave an impression if you have a building outside. You have to make sure that it's right and to the point. Yes, the name is important, but what you do is even more important. So if it's a florist, you need to have the name of the company and then the word florist or flowers or something like that. Auto supplies, you see auto supply before other than Murray's or somebody else that is very much established. But you need to definitely, cars and trucks are rolling billboards. You can do a magnetic set of signs for $125 and turn that vehicle into an advertisement. We can do graphics on vehicles, cover the whole thing, just part of it. We help fit the budget that that client has. And that's what I take pride in. We work with the customer, we show them what it's going to look like before it's actually done, and everybody's on the same page. But signage is so, so, so important. Humans are visual creatures, and that's what they need. They need to be able to see what they're looking for. So please remember, any kind of signage, right down to do not park or stay off the grass. It doesn't make any difference. You read. So that's what you definitely need. Again, I'm Phyllis Sherman from Signs and Designs.
Thank you very much, Phyllis, and thank you again for coming in last minute and providing the coffee and donuts. You too can provide coffee and donuts for 1 million cups, and you don't have to do it last minute. We actually sign these up months in advance, so if you are interested in providing coffee and donuts, you have a chance to come up, talk a little bit about your business as well, and be a caffeine hero to 100 people. You can talk to one of the organizers afterwards and let us know about that. Upcoming presenters, we've got the rest of the year except December 10th, all planned out. So we've got a lot of entrepreneurs coming in to tell us a little bit about themselves. Here's the lineup. We got an end of the year celebration in December and a special town hall November 26th. We won't have presenters, but we're going to come in and have a conversation with the whole room, talk about 1 million cups, what it is to you and what it can be for you in the next year. And if you're ready to present, so many QR codes, keep your phones out. But if you are interested in presenting, we've got December 10th, or we have all of 2026, which is a long year. So if you're interested in presenting, just scan the QR code or come find one of the organizers to learn a little bit more. Oh, hey, look at it, we made it. It's already the presentation. So I'm not going to say much, I'm just going to bring them on up because I can barely describe this human being. So please welcome Durracell.
Thank you, BJ. That was awesome. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh. So many people here. Wow.
They came to see you.
Wow. Now, if we can make my concerts look like this, no, I'm just kidding. No. It's good to be here. Good 1MC morning. You know what? I trust you all to keep my time. So, this is Durracell LLC. I'm in full character mode, full Durracell mode. I've got the glasses. I've got the extremely expressive and flamboyant clothing, and I can't wait to talk to you all about what's going on. And yes, I do have games. So I've got like this Prince and Beyonce thing going on. So Durracell LLC. I got the name in 6th grade. I went to rural middle school, and someone called me Durracell. I told them my name, they're like, Durracell. So that's where the name came from. Launched some music in October of 2023, and I decided, all right, I want to make my brand name Durracell. It speaks to me. It's spelled just like my name. And some of you all may know me from personal marketing. That's how I started with 1 Million Cups. Shout out to the Kaufman Foundation and the 1 Million Cups community. First to Marketing is a marketing agency, and you're probably going to be like, well, why are you here if you're a marketing agency and you're in music? Shouldn't that coincide? But I want to know about messaging, what you all expect to see out of me coming at me directly. I'm building my client base. I've been doing so since 2024. A lot of you have given me great advice, so I can't wait to see what you all say. I can't wait to hear what you say today. I love marketing and I love results. I have some clients that I'm blessed to have them. I have a few retainers, and things are going well. Definitely looking to take things to the next level, but I love where I am. Y'all are so sweet, thank you. And the cool thing is, marketing and music intertwines in a lot of ways. I need signage, I need merch, I need my own website. There's so much. Here's some pictures of me. Look at, thank you. I'll be trying. Actually, that picture to the far right, one of my clients, Ginger Limone Creative, if you're signed on, hello Ginger, she runs 1 Million Cups in Ann Arbor. She helped me and took those pictures. So Durracell is a pop and alternative musician. I'm sci-fi based, hence the glasses, kind of the RoboCop kind of thing, or Powerline. And then I'm extremely fun, so your venue is going to love me, your audience is going to love me. You have corporate, birthday parties, whatever, but not pitching. These are my images. I have a new song coming out next weekend on Halloween. Thank you all. And shout out to 3D3 Printing. I'm actually gonna do something very new. The song is called Ghost With Me. It's about love and all that stuff. And it's a pop and alternative song. I'm going to pick 3 stores and leave 20 of these little ghosts holding a guitar with my QR code at the bottom in 3 different stores. So, and no charge. People can just take them and they'll be like, what in the world is this? All right. So that's my plan. We played at Casablanca Dry. Shout out to you, Terry, if you are signed on. Casablanca Dry is a dry bar in Detroit, Gratiot Mount, LA. We'll actually be playing this Friday and Saturday. A lot going on, and I can't wait to hear your advice. So, what's my challenge? I've got my brand. I love my brand. I've got my colors. I've got my name, but my messaging, I just feel, is not strong enough. So how can I build brand awareness? How can I sell more tickets and merch, which is how I make money as a business owner under my music brand? And how can I attract engagement from my ideal audience? I'm open to everyone. I have a clean show. I have like one profane word in my performance. And then, you know, our residency is at a dry bar, so it's very open, a very inclusive and open experience. How do I attract more venue owners, more promoters, more event planners? What have I tried? Networking and directing people to Durracell.com. This is extremely helpful. Call to action, fun social post. If you've seen me on the social medias, you know that I'm super fun. I'm always dropping my phone, and I'm always telling you about what's going on, and possibly throwing out some inspirational nuggets. And I've made flyers with a call to action. So these little cute little things, these cute little ghosts will be extremely helpful in letting me know how the test went. And this is going from just a flyer to something tangible, which actually is one of my points. Thank you so much. What have I learned? Tangible promotional materials are a plus. So before I had a freaking 3D printed little ghost, I had just business cards. And I came here to 1 Million Cups, and I was telling people, hey, we had Terry's Custom Pocket Dry, blah, 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 blah. A few people showed up to the concert. Shout out to you all. Networking is crucial. People love giant flyers and signs. There's a giant sign in Royal Oak right now that is swarming in some people's group chats and stuff. So people are talking about it, and consistency is key. I post almost every day. I'm taking the steps that I as a marketer would tell myself, but as I hear, it's good to have an extra set of eyes. And in this case, an extra set of intel. So, y'all help me out, what's missing from my website to boost brand awareness? How can I use this weekend show to sell out at the next one? And how do I launch a hired at no charge campaign in December that builds community and generates 2026 leads? So, what does this look like? All right, our tickets are $20 right now per ticket. We donate 10% to the Oakland University Music Program, and even if you don't show up, which we really want you to show up, that's the point, you're still supporting us and our cause of giving back, the Durracell movement. 2020, to build the network and connect with more people, I was considering launching a campaign where you can book Durracell for no charge in December. Merry Christmas, something like that. This is my contact information. I cannot wait to hear from you all. I take this very seriously, and I want to add value to my band and the brand. They work very hard. They're extremely talented. The brand is giving back. I want to tackle Wayne State University. I'm coming for you, Wayne State. That's where I graduated from. Shout out to my Warriors. You know, there's a lot going on. I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you so much.
You love it. Okay. All right, Darrell, everybody. All right, so can we go back to the slide with, excellent. So if you have advice, if you've been through a scenario similar, if you want to come up and offer your 2 cents, now is the time. Just line up right over here.
It's Durracell. If you pull out your internet browser and search Durracell Detroit, you will find me. I mean, the batteries, I'm ranking up there. Instagram is Durracell Music.
Hello, everyone. Darrell. Okay, so when it comes to messaging, it's not what you want to say, it's what your customers need to hear. So when it comes to your segments, the promoters, your customers, what do they want to hear? What problem are you solving? Are they looking for an alternative, really fun band because they identify with you? Then you need to say that. If promoters are looking for a local band that they can book, then you need to say that, right? You have a very short window for people to identify with you and determine that they want to work with you or engage with you. So really focusing what you're saying on the problem that they have, which takes a little bit of work, right? Outside of just wanting a really cool band to see, do they want to fill their weekends? Do they want to go on a date? Do they want to hang out with their girlfriends, right? You have to understand understand that, and in all your messaging, with your posts, your website, and everything, you have to respond to that. And so that will kind of solve a couple of other issues that you have up here. Also, for the third one, I would say maybe have a different approach. You never really want to anchor on price, right? But we can talk about that later about how to kind of modify that campaign where it's not really about engagement, it's more about conversion. You want people to continue to work with you and to book you and to pay you for your content. So we'll talk about that.
Thank you.
Well, you know you're my baby, I love you. That's this first. So I was sitting here trying not to get emotional because in high school I was the person that many queer black boys came up to. I held them, I prayed with them, I rocked them. There is a queer black boy out there that is looking for his version. He's looking for him. Because when we can see it, we can be it. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Brenda Williams. I'm Culture Shifters Unite. I have a talk show called The Brenda Williams Show. And so what we want to do is activate your Durrallites. So whatever you want to call your fan base, people who love you, people like me, who love you. You can take that. You can take that. But how do you activate? Because you can't be everywhere all the time. And yes, we can post on social media, but your Durrallites are hanging out at home. Girl, guess what? Listen, I went to this concert last night, and this band Durracell, oh my God, they were just so amazing. They gave me whole life. Guess what? I was sitting here getting my hair done. I'm getting ready to get my hair done. Hey, my hairstylist, he dances in heels. So like, you and the Durrallites need to get together. You and your friends and stilettos. So, I mean, I think you understand the messaging, but for you, it's like you're all over the place, right? But what we have to do is get you central, right? And you be the light that you are, and let us come to you. So come on, Durrallites.
I love it. And I want to say about the dancing in heels, this just correlates with what you're saying, and it encourages me to just be. Not perfect, not imperfect, to just be. My most famous YouTube short video, which is me dancing in heels at the Detroit Family Days Festival, got 17,000 views. So.
I want my Durracell t-shirt. I will be a Durracell. And so you know who I am. I'm Princess Castleberry. I'm from Castleberry Global. I'm a professional keynote speaker. And so 2 organizations that you need to connect with immediately. One is MPI, the Meeting Professionals International, right? And the entire group, that's what they do. They are meeting and events professionals, and they are connected with corporations and associations. And there's an MPI Michigan chapter that is very active. I can put you into contact with the leaders of that organization directly, because they're always looking for music in different ways, because clients want different activations. My whole life is one conference after another, and I have seen the coolest bands, DJs, literally be a constant activation. That's like the anchor of the experience for some of these large trade shows and association events. The other one that I actually belong to as an ally is the LGBT Meeting Planners Association. So that actually exists out in the world. They are extremely active and powerful co-workers in the meeting planner community. So I can connect you with them.
Thank you, Princess.
Yes. And I feel like we're like aunties to the rest.
Yeah, we are ready. I'm totally a Durralite already. Hi, kid. Or medium kid. Hi, kid. Okay, that was better. So I am Maggie Merciglano. I work at Advancing Macomb, but I moonlight as a jazz singer. And the thing is, and I did a lot of performing in San Francisco and Chicago before I moved here. I'm more chilled out now. But what I know about being an artist is you have to just do the art every day. It's great that you're thinking about the marketing, but it has to be good. I haven't heard you, so I don't know, but because I don't know, I don't know. So even just today, maybe something to think about for the next pop-up presentation you do is like play yourself in, or play a short clip of yourself. People need to know what the look and feel is of your show, because you can have all the packaging you want, want, but like if it doesn't like sound good or feel good to be in it, people aren't gonna go to something that they don't vibe with. So just practice, 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 go to open mics. Definitely get your street performer's license and pop up where you can. Do the, Eastern Market, do the LGBTQ, do the Pride Parades. Check out Ghost Light in Hamtramck. That's a great spot where you can perform with others. And don't book a solo show. Book a show with like multiple acts.
That is super helpful. Thank you.
So, thank you, there is
Hold your mic up.
Yeah, hold your mic up.
Okay. For college campuses, they have budgets and they will book. So there is a conference that goes on in the end of the year. It's been a while since I've done that. For those of you that don't know, I used to be a music. So I feel like there's two things under your presentation. One was about getting paid, and how to build your audience, right? So a really big part of that is, I think, are you networking with other bands or artists like yourself in the area? Okay, so a really good way as a local artist is to band together with other artists and support each other. You show up to each other's shows, then now you're an audience, right? The venues want to see people, they want to sell drinks and have order, right? But now as an artist, it's a catch-22, you're chasing your tail because I'm going to the venue to be working with other people, but they want you to bring the people, right? So being an opener, and maybe that's where you would be promoted, right? Open up for a bigger act that has a larger audience. Now you're exposing yourself to that. I feel like you're very magnetic. I feel like you've got a lot to offer. I feel like when you get in front of people and they get invested in you and they meet you and you're really out there, then they're going to be more invested.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow.
Hello, I'm Daniel.
Thank you.
Question, are you on Spotify or
Oh,
Apple?
it's fine.
I am on all the platforms.
Okay.
Oh.
So move a little closer. Okay.
There.
I didn't see it on the website. Do you know if the Spotify link or Apple Music link is on the website?
If you click listen now, so I've got my pop-up that comes up.
Okay.
I normally have that up for new concerts and new releases.
Okay.
If you click listen now, you'll get to my hyper follow, which is through district.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, this is just my experience when I'm looking for a new artist. I find that immediately I go to Spotify and I type them in and I look to see, okay, do they have a hit? Do they have something that has more than 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is? And I think everyone nowadays makes these decisions in a split second, right? They just say like, okay, is this person legit? Are they not legit? And for me, that's, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000 listens, something like that. So I feel like the accessibility piece of that, kind of like what they were talking about with the sign for, it's like, can you see it? I just want to be able to, Google you or put you in on Spotify and be like, oh man, this is what he is, this is his hit. Listen to it for 5 seconds, and if it's awesome, then like, I want to keep going. So I think just that accessibility piece is really just like hooking those people in could be
A hook, I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, Darrell.
Hi, Mike.
How are you? I'm good. One thing about your messaging on your website, you talk about the fact that you're a fun show. I know you believe that that's not a lie. But it doesn't come across on your website. It's just a series of videos of your performances, and maybe if I watched them all, I would get that. I think lean into that. You are a dynamic guy. I'm sure you're a lot of fun. You are here. So I would just make that part of your message. That's it.
I appreciate that. So I think maybe a few more words, including fun, good time. I think communicating the value that the venues give, which someone mentioned here is probably my next step. Thinking about the value and the fun.
Yeah, lean into the fun. Because people are always looking for something fun to do.
Thank you, Mike.
Juwan Buford, founder of Rotary Project and JCB Solutions Group. Quickly, I think we should spend a little more time thinking about the buyer project. Focus on your buyer I've listened to a lot of different verticals that you have going on, right? And I know there's a buyer avatar that person is inclined to patronize you in all of those different verticals that you're involved in, right? Niche down on that so you're kind of like not all over the place and your messaging is all over the place, right? The other thing I was thinking about is I went on here and I looked at some of your followers. It means people are clients of mine. So you're wearing glasses. Go to Detroit, buy some glasses. Buy some glasses from them. They can work out some type of situation. See, they're nodding their head. They can work out a situation that can also add to your bottom line, and you can also help them at the same time, right? The other thing that I was thinking about as I was looking at your profile here is, man, it's like 4 or 5 or 6 people who are like advertising underneath the same brand. You need to create a logo, something that's more succinct, something that's more specific to what it is that you do. And then last but not least, look, there's nothing wrong with jab, left cross, right? Gary Vee's philosophy, the book he wrote. Instead of charging people up front, because I know you don't want to be all about the money, how about you go to someone like Detroit, as soon as other people are following you, say, look, I'll promote your stuff for free. But the increase in sales, the increase in value, the increase in branding, attention, and eyeballs that end up on your location, I want some of that. That way, they don't lose 1 red cent, you gain proof of concept and receipts, and you get their upside.
I love that. Thank you, Juwan.
This is my guy. We get all around. So, yeah. Oh, hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? So, okay, we talked about the website. Yes, I think a couple people said a few things already. When I go to your website, I don't know if you're the talent or you're promoting the talent. Because you have Durracell LLC. I know you have the marketing talent LLC. I would think I would drop the LLC and also work with Durracell Detroit. Brand that, because you're a walking brand yourself. So Durracell Detroit, if I wear, and everybody want to wear apparel with Detroit, you can play maybe on the word Durracell. Maybe the D can have the little 9-volt tops on it or something like that. So I will play with those, play off the word of Durracell, Detroit, and then maybe say in there, say live band. I think that would drop the LLC. I would make you a marketing company. Also, I think somebody said Spotify, YouTube, but you should have a YouTube channel on your social media page so people know who you are. So I think that's the thing, is branding yourself, but we know you here, but a lot of people know you because they can look for you, search Google Durracell Detroit, and then you have a social media profile, you can have a YouTube profile, and make it more visible. I couldn't find your social media profile all the way to the bottom. But everything else, like I said, just you have two things that you're both passionate about, separate the two. One is a marketing company. It's like me, I have a printing company, and I'm a franchise owner of a travel agency. I have to separate the two, and that's what you have to probably do, just kind of separate the two, and build on Durracell Detroit as a brand, and put the whole word out there when I get there. Everything else is good.
This is the last one, I think. That's muted. Hi.
We can hear you.
Hi, I'm Carmen. A couple of things. For the music, because a couple of people have said it, don't make it difficult for people to find the music, right? It's already difficult enough for artists to get paid on Spotify. So you need to be like, I'm on Spotify. Here's where you click, here's where you listen, like immediately. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure you have like a link tree or whatever, but just be like, listen here, get this now, buy here. Just have it be super direct so people don't have to click 3 links to get to the tunes, right? And then, who in the room has seen him perform?
Yeah.
A handful of us. Okay. So, what I would like for the what's missing from your messaging, I don't know if you're a wedding singer. I don't know if you're a cover band. I don't know if you're an original artist that only plays original, but I know that you do all of those things. So, like, I mean, I went to New Orleans and they had a live band and they did covers and that was fine. And so maybe, I don't know, sing at weddings. Maybe that is an avenue to go to wedding expos and be like, you want a good time at your wedding? I'm that person. People getting
married at different venues, like the Science Center. That is a fun venue, so they want somebody fun to perform. Think of maybe outside the box that way for people that are looking for talent to play in unconventional like settings, or even Bedrock, Chanel Hotel, all of the Book Tower, all of those people that rent out those halls end up having performances. Like they have the budget, they have the sound system, they do all of those things regularly. So getting kind of in the ear of those people, just being like, hey, you guys are having a dinner, or you guys having lunch, or having a party, like I'm the talent. So maybe contacting those property managers also. So.
That is solid, thank you.
Can I add a little point? Everybody that you just mentioned associated with those venues, they are MPI members.
There you go.
So go to MPI.
Talk to them.
And you will get those credentials.
Thank you,
I was just going to say, I used to be a producer of comedy shows. December companies are ridiculous with money. December is not the month to do free stuff. January, they've spent it all. January is the month to do free stuff. That's when they're looking for handouts. But December, they have money to spend. Go get it.
Thank you.
Darrell, everybody. So you heard a lot of great feedback today. Is there one thing in particular that you think you can implement besides the shades?
There was so much. I can't wait to watch this back over. Join the MPI organization, tapping into my community, whether it's the Rainbow family, the LGBT community, whether it's whatever it is, I want to tap into my niche a little bit more, building that avatar to know where my buyer is hanging out, what they want to see out of me, dropping, I think something that really hit me is separating Durracell from marketing. I love what everyone said. There was so much to grab. Thank you all.
A round of applause for Incubizo, this amazing building. Josh and Carmen here do an awesome job of getting this place ready for us. We could not do this without them. And the cool thing is, if you want to stick around after this meeting, you're welcome to work in this. We have announcements? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just talking. I'm saying everything at work. But if you want to stick around afterwards, you can hang out in this room until about 10:30, and then we ask the sound comes down. But you're welcome to stay and work here throughout the rest of the day. There are more desks upstairs as well. Where do we go? There's a deck. Oh, there's a deck for Incubizo. It's not just a thing.
Oh, I was confused.
We're doing great.
All right. Carmen, give it to Carmen.
Oh, you're gonna talk? Yeah. I'm just not talking.
Hello, hi everybody. So for the first time it's here, usually we have two presenters. The two presenters get 5-ish minutes with 5-ish minutes of feedback. Because, 20 minutes of feedback. So if it felt a little long or felt a little different because Durracell was first, it's because I'm not a real presenter. We're not really presenting, but we are the venue. So that is why it felt a little different today. I just wanted to clarify that. Also, we don't want to be super salesy here, which is why you don't really hear from us very often. However, after a year and a half of standing in front of you, y'all don't know what we do here. So, allow me to explain what we do. So, this building is business mailing. We do co-working. We have 2 different tiers of co-working, which means you can come into the space either 5 days a week or 7 days a week. We have remote key access, so if the doors are locked, you can still come in here. We have assigned desks in a shared office. So it's an office with 3 or 4 desks. Maybe you don't have the budget for a solo office yourself, but you can cover $350 and share a room with others and have an assigned desk that is secure and get 24/7 access to your office. So we do offer that. We of course have suites available. We have conference rooms. There are 3 different conference rooms on the first floor. So if you have a meeting with 5 or 25, we have those spaces available. This room here can be rented out as an event space. Upstairs, half of you have not even been upstairs yet. I know it to be true. So I will show you around today if you'd like. We just finished the podcast studio. It's real, it's here. We have parking. All of this parking is ours. There's no fear of getting ticketed or towed. It's available. Wednesdays are tricky, but that's because of us. The benefits of being a member. You get a discount on your conference rooms. You get, again, the co-working memberships. You can come for 5 days or 7 days. So that's flexible. If you don't want to do it, 7 days, you don't have to pay for 7 days. We are here to work with you all as small businesses. We understand that we all just don't have all the money. So talk to us. We'll figure it out with you. Our website, you can create a profile and then search keywords so that people can say, I need a grant writer. And then Lisa will pop up and you will find her. So those are all benefits. You get conference room time included with your membership. So you want to hold a workshop, use your hour of conference room time, charge people to show up, promote it yourself, and continue to do that and show up and bring people into the space. We do coffee and tea all the time. Just drink it, don't make a mess. We do all sorts of workshops. We have business resources here. SCORE has an office here. The city of Ferndale has an office here. We do community lunch. Tomorrow, I'm saying this out loud. Tomorrow is community lunch, and you are invited to eat the free food. We do that every month. If you're a member, we buy the food. We invite you to eat it. And somehow that is a hard sell. I don't know why. It's free food, free networking. We do different socials as well. And then accountability and visibility. If you are here, or if you're not here, somebody's gonna be like, where you been? Where you been? Or, hey, we've been talking too much. I'm gonna go away. This man, this sweet man, his name is Son, I think he's in the kitchen. He's so not programmed, whatever, but disciplined. He will come out, he will chit chat for 7 minutes, and then he gets back to work. Tanisha and I, on the other hand, we chat. But she's very focused, so it's really cool to be surrounded by people that are here to work as well. We do networking and events at times, but everybody here is here to work. And we're here to be surrounded by people that want us to succeed, so we want you to succeed as well. So we already talked about this. Searchable directory, member perks. If you are a member, you get a special click to a link that says, you want headshots? Cool. You get a mini session with Kate Lane photo for $100. You won't get that anywhere else unless you're a member here. Or you can get a cybersecurity comb through your website with Curtis down the hall. These are things that you only have access to if you are a member here. Shared calendar, by the way. You do not have to be a member to book any of these spaces. It's a shared calendar. So if it's booked, it won't let you, and if it's available, it will. We want to know what's holding you guys back. We ran attendance with 1MC over the last year, and attendance to all of the events that y'all said you wanted, and you guys don't show up. You don't show up. So, is it the price? Is it the time of day? Is it the topic? Please talk to us. We don't have time to raise hands and go around the room, but we just need to know because we literally are doing this for you. So, please let us know. I'm not yelling, I'm not fussing. This is in writing. If you get an office before the end of the year, you get additional perks. Those additional perks include half off your first month and 6 hours in the podcast studio. That is not a thing that current members have. Oops. So, If you get an office, we have offices available. I will show you around. You can email me. This is my email. But this is the special. We did a special for y'all last year for co-working for $100. Did you do it? 3 of you did. So I could say the office is free for a year, and I feel like y'all will respond. It's okay. I love you. So you can add your business mailing address if you have an office here as well. So I wanted to get in front of you so that you know who I am. This is Josh. He's got a hat on. It's us. We are the 2 employees at Incubizo. So if I am running around on a Wednesday, this is why. But how you can help us? Follow us, tag us, write a review, tell your friends. That's the link tree. Do that for each other too. Like, I challenge all of you in this room today. Find somebody, follow them on the internet, and give them a high five. And remember their names, okay? Can we do that? Collectively? Sure. A+. All right, announcements, super fast, as I do. Right now-ish, after this 1MC meeting, Anita Green, you like her, you love her, she is doing a workshop. Some of you went to her workshop last time. Anybody in the room attended her singing workshop last time? No. It is here today at 10:30. It is still available, so you can talk to me. I can get you the QR code, or you can talk to Anita directly. Darrell is in the room. She is partnering with the Madison Heights Hazel Park Chamber.
Where's your hand, Jordan?
There she is. There she is. There she is. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, really quick. Linda's bossy, guys.
Yes.
So, hello everyone. We are having a 3-part workshop series titled Shop Small, Serve Big in honor of Small Business Saturday. And throughout those workshops, we are going to be working on increasing your visibility, your customer loyalty, and the overall customer experience, specifically for Small Business Saturday. For you all that don't know what Small Business Saturday is, it is a day in November in which all over the country, American Express sponsors this day. It encourages individuals to shop local. So on the 6th, we're having a really cool event where we're going to talk about the customer experience for an hour. And as a marketer, we're going to do something different. We have a private smart bus in which we are going to go to 3 locations and kind of take a ride on the reading. We're going to talk about the customer journey on the way to 3 different small business owners locations, and we are going to give them feedback on their customer experience in order to help them create a great experience for Small Business Saturday for their customers. And so it's a minimal fee, and food is included. Thank you. And so we're excited to see you all.
Thank you, Luke. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that. She is an amazing marketer. So if you're a small business owner, you are retail, check it out. Real quickly, Open Thrive, who is the sponsor for 1 Million Cups here locally, along with Incubizo. We also have a lot of free workshops for small business owners. A couple of them coming up is Join Candid Conversations. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you want the real deal of what it takes, this is an excellent workshop. Everybody thinks it's all roses and honey. There's some good, some bad, and some ugly into it. So take a look at that. It's coming on, what day is it?
Next week.
October 30th, next week, here in Incubizo. Also coming up in November 13th, Growing Minds and Bottom Lines with JLS. Where's JLS? Where's she at? There she is. With Jessica. She's going to help you to grow your business and talk about your finances. There's a workshop coming up for grant writing next week as well. And I think this is sold out. Is it sold out, Lisa?
It did not sell out because we moved from the conference room to this room,
Okay.
but that's selling out too.
If you want to learn about grants, how to write a successful grant, how to make sure that you can position your business at the top of that list of those that are applying for grants, because so many people do, but there are specific things that you need to do to make sure your grant gets attention. Come to this workshop. It is going to be amazing. Lisa's an amazing person. Coffee conversations. If you are looking to sell your business one day or to pass your business on, you need to do some specific things right now to do that. There's a workshop coming up at Velocity. And also, book signing. Hey, Donnie.
Woo!
Congratulations on the book. It's about Detroit. We're looking forward to that Coxsacott Market in Royal Oak. Sign up for that. It's on November 1st. That's on Saturday. Free. Oh, it's free. Cool. It's even better. But of course, I want you to buy books. Buy a book from it.
Okay.
I had a chance to look at it. It's very good. It's worth money. Also, suit yourself. This is for vets. If you know anyone that's a veteran that needs help, which we know all our vets, they deserve whatever they can get because they've served our country. So think about those that you know that are veterans. And this is a free event. They get clothes, they can get a headshot, they can get access to all the resources that are available for veterans. And this is happening at the Auburn Hills Marriott, 12 to 4 on 11/11. Just so happens, what day is that? Veterans Day. There we go. Please support this event. It is a really important event. The government is cutting funding for veteran programs, so veterans have to depend on nonprofits who love them and respect what they've done for our country. And Mary can use our support. Where you at, Mary? There we go. Come over here. Come on up.
Also, everything is free. If you know a veteran, you have to have a veteran with you or be accompanied by a veteran. It's not just for everyone, but if you're not a veteran, grab a veteran and bring he or she to the event. It's free.
And everybody knows a veteran, so please participate. Thank you. And that's it. We're done. Thank you so much. I love the energy in this room. Thanks everybody for coming out on such a rainy day. But we come because we love the value and we love the opportunity to network with one another.
That's all you.
It's all gone. It's all gone.
That's all done? Oh.
Sorry, one more. So next week, Tuesday, you are you a part of? I'm so sorry. Have you heard of the cohort led by Lisa Davis? Are you in that cohort? Are you in this room? Yes? No?
Yes.
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 It's graduation time. The students, the business owners have their pitch competition happening here at Incubizo on Tuesday. You are invited to be with us. So if you have questions, want to know more details, it's at 6 here in this first floor on Tuesday. So you're ready to celebrate with us. Saidi's going to talk about one last thing, and I'm going to take your picture. I don't know what time it is.
It is
10:02.
Woo!
We almost forgot about this event. All right, so I'm going to invite you to Passport to Pearls. By the way, my classes are from the 12th. So this event is a cross collaboration between Oakland County and Wayne County. October 25th, we're going to visit businesses in Wayne County. And October 26th, we are going to visit businesses in Oakland County. Madison Heights, Oak Park, Berkeley, and Clawson. So feel free to sign up. For both days, it's going to be $40. For one day, $25. So the QR code is right here. Feel free to grab for both days, 1 day, and this is to help small business owners and get ready for the holiday season, for Thanksgiving, and we will love your support. Thank you so much.
Oh, how did your event go that time?
Really well. Okay, just real quick for everybody else, we have an event right there on the bottom right corner, Candid Conversations on October 30th. Me and Linda came up with this concept because many times as entrepreneurs, we have struggles and we have challenges, but we never know, or no one ever tells us that that's part of it. So, and what ends up happening is a lot of us, what I call suffer in silence. We have these problems and we feel no one's there to talk to us or guide us through those challenges. And we want to be able to have those candid conversations, the good stuff, the bad stuff, and the ugly stuff, so that we can overcome. We have an awesome panel that's going to be there, successful entrepreneurs in their own right, and they're going to speak very candidly about the challenges that they've gone through or currently going through, and how they've been able to rise above that. So I think it's something we all need to register for, because we need that community to know that whatever it is that we're dealing with, most of us are pretty much dealing with the same things, maybe a little bit different, but collectively we can all lean on each other and have those conversations so we can overcome. All right, thanks.
Thank you. Okay, now time for the picture. So, we do this every week. Please follow us on social media. 1 Million Cups DetroitMetro. Please tag us, we will tag you back. We want to make sure that everybody knows about your businesses and want to make sure everybody knows about all the wonderful things that Incubizo and Oakland Thrive does for the small business community here in Metro Detroit and Oakland County. So let's get our picture taken.